Hey, hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome back. This is Kelly Weiler, and you are at Girl Upcycled Studio. And I am going live once again today and doing a little piece of artwork with all of you. And I would love for you to join me tonight. I am going to do something different than I have ever actually done on screen before. I'm using another one of these little screen frames. I've really been enjoying it here lately, painting on the screen. But the one thing that I've never done on the screen canvases as of yet is I have never tried abstract or intuitive style painting on a screen. So it's going to be something new, and I thought I would take all of you along with me on the journey, and you can watch, you can give comments, give suggestions on colors, and all that good stuff. That's kind of what makes it fun, is when we can all kind of get involved with the painting, right? Hello, Facebook user. One thing I do want to say, when you come rolling in, since I am using StreamYard, you will have to go up into the description and give permission for them to allow me to see your name. You should only have to do that one time, and then I'll be able to see your name. So hello to whoever is there. Thank you so much. And thank you, whoever is sprinkling the love. I so appreciate that so much. One quick thing is the Creators Club is now officially open. Time is running out. So if you're on the fence about the Creators Club, give me any of your questions that you may have about it. I'm always happy to help. This is the link to the Creators Club. You can go straight to that link and learn all about it if you need to read through it, okay? And it has everything written. Every single thing you could possibly want to know about it is written right there in that link. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Tell me who's here. Can you guys tell me your names? Because I can't see all of your names. You're going to have to let the StreamYard see your name. Okay, I see some people. Oh, let's see. Norma Jean is here. Glad to see you, Kelly. Thinking about joining the Creators Club? Absolutely. We would love to have you. Come in, see if you like it, see if it is for you. We have a lot of fun in there, and you will learn a lot. My goal is to push you so that you kind of find your own creative fingerprint, is what I've been calling it, your artistic fingerprint. A lot of people call it your artistic voice. Hello, Miss Suzanne. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. We do have some members of the Creators Club that is in here right now. So if you are a member of the Creators Club, please say, I am a CC member, and then people can maybe reach out and ask you questions, because it doesn't get better than just getting your questions answered by people that are already in the group, right? Good, I'm doing good. Hi, Miss Nikki. Quite a few of the members coming in. Hello, ladies. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me see if I can get all fancy again here and split this screen. Let me see if I remember how to do this. There we go. Okay, I'm getting on. I'm really catching on to this, right? Okay, so again, I'm going to do something different. This is going to be a little bit of intuitive style, and I have some different pinks and violets and colors of that nature, so they would be more like my red tones. So I'm going to put those on my little palette right here. I'm starting off with rouge. Let's do, I don't know if I want a little violet. Why not? Let's put a little violet on there too. Let's do a little bit of purple red. And if you see, I'm kind of putting all of my colors all on this one little side. Not real sure what I'm going to use. Hello, 144 Decor. I'm not real sure who you are, but hello to you. Nikki's in the house. Suzanne's in the house. Good to see you all. Who's creating tonight? Anybody else? This is a beautiful color. It is called Gray Purple. And isn't that gorgeous? Looks a little more purple on the camera than it does in real life, but it is gorgeous. So let's start with that, and then I'm going to put a pop of this really bright orange kind of down here in this corner. I'm trying to keep everything kind of separated. Hello, Norma Jean. I love that y'all are saying hello to each other. Hello, Anne. Good to see you. Hello, hello. And I'm going to just, I probably should not be wearing this flowy outfit, but I am. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I actually was thinking about, oh, hi, Lisa. Lisa Jones. How are you, my friend? Lisa, did I just see you over on Delissa's page? Am I wrong? I thought I saw you when I was floating by the other day, but I went by so fast. So, all right. I'm just going to, for no other reason than I'm just going to go right in order, and I'm going to start just making some little marks. Like I said, you guys, I have never done the intuitive style on a screen before, so this is kind of new for me. So, and you guys know when you do new things, you're a little bit vulnerable feeling, right? Does anybody else feel like that? Lisa says, I was my first real live. Lisa, I'd love to have you go live on my channel here. If you would love to go live with me, I would love that. Now, I have a question for you, and I'm going to wait for an answer. I am thinking about extending my artwork all the way up the frame on this. What do y'all think? Suzanne says, I am vulnerable. Yes, ma'am. I hear you, girly. I am too. That's the way I feel right now. Vulnerable, because I've never done this new thing. Even though I've never painted a abstract intuitive art on a screen before. So just be nice, because I don't even know how this is going to turn out. So I'm waiting on answers. What are we going to say here about this? Norma Jean says, do it, girl. Okay, Norma Jean says do it. Then, hey, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to take, this is the color rouge, and I'm just making little abstract marks. All right. Now you guys remember, like I said, the Creators Club is back open. If you would love to know more about it, please reach out to me while you have me here live. It's only open for a little while longer, and doors will close. So I don't want to keep anyone out. And this is the color rouge, and we have decided that we're going to go ahead and paint this frame too. You know what? Who knows how this is going to turn out, you guys. Let's do a little bit over here. Still the color rouge. And I'm just having fun, and I'm just making some quick marks. Now, I am keeping in mind that I'm painting on a screen, so it's, there's a lot of texture, and it's not like a smooth surface like I would have as I paint on a canvas. So I'm keeping that in mind, okay? All right, so I'm going to bounce over to this light Persian red, and I want to fit like a little bit of the Persian red in around some of the rouge that I put in. And yes, I'm going to go right up on that screen, on that frame, just for fun. I love trying new things though. Hello there, Facebook user. If you just came in, whoever just commented, you need to go up into the description and allow StreamYard to show me your name. because they are, I don't know, it must be a legal thing that they have to do. It's going to be my guess, but art on the frame, yes. What's the worst that can happen? It's fine, says Norma. I know, right? Suzanne says, I think up the frame would be cool. Loving your color choices. Thanks, Suzanne. You are just the most, I think you're about the most supportive person on here. You're always giving me love on here, girl. Gotta love you. Suzanne has, gosh, she took home a piece of art when she was here for our Creators Club gathering that we had. So I'm very honored knowing that a piece of my art is in her home. That's so cool. So I'm just going to, this is kind of fun, you guys. I have to say, when you paint intuitively and you paint abstract like this, you kind of, like I said, it's a very vulnerable place to be because people are watching and I don't know what I'm doing yet, right? And so it can be a little scary, but it's okay. It's okay to be scared and it's okay to be vulnerable. That's kind of something that, you know, we just deal with, right? Something that we just deal with. A little bit of Persian red here. I don't know why this is called Persian red because it's almost like a really soft pink color. And we're just making little strokes. When you paint really intuitively, it's nothing new. It's been around forever. And it's just kind of painting, going with your gut and going with, sometimes I call it little God whispers. Thank you, Suzanne. She says it's absolutely beautiful in my home. I love that it's there. I love that you have her there. She has the painting called Split in her house. I have a little bit of the rouge that's on there, and it's kind of beautifully blending as I'm painting this, so I'm good with that. I'm just kind of going with my gut, filling in. It'll be interesting. It's, you know, I always think of it as a fun little adventure. We're kind of going on a little trip without leaving home, and we don't know kind of what's going to happen, but we're just kind of trusting our instincts and the colors that we've chosen and the marks that we're making. I am just using the assistant brush. This is just a very nice flat brush with a flat top to use. So, and I'm just kind of going in using some little hashtag kind of movements, for lack of a better word. Okay. So I'm feeling pretty good about all of this. Let's add a little more down here. And all I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of eyeballing my canvas and I'm just kind of watching the application and I'm kind of getting things on there kind of evenly. That's really all I'm really doing right now. I'm not really thinking too much about, you know, design yet. Just laying in the colors. So I'm going to wash my brush out over here. Are there any questions while I have you on here? I will be going live every night until my group closes, okay? You have until, gosh, I think Sunday night the group closes. You may have until Monday morning, but probably I wouldn't wait if you're on the fence, please. I always shut people out and that always makes me feel really, really bad. So next I'm going to use a color called Gray Purple, and I thought that would be fun just to get a little bit of this blue tone added in here just for fun. And you can go in and make different marks. You don't have to keep the same markings. You can kind of change it up if you want to. So we're just going to go in. If you are still here, I would love to hear about how your live went the other day with Delissa. I hope it went well. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'm very proud of you. I want to say I'm very proud to see you doing the hard things, putting yourself out there, because it's hard. If you've never gone live before, it's hard doing that for the first time. And it's scary. So I'm always so happy to see these ladies, tackling their fears and doing those hard things, right? Because it isn't always easy. Sometimes people make it look easy, but it's really not. Oh, thank you. Suzanne says the group is fantastic. I would like to share that up there. Thank you so much. She is a member in the Creators Club. We support each other. Thank you so much. Lots of tutorials and lots of lives. That is so right. We go live in the group every Tuesday at 6 p.m. We go live. And we are at Eastern time here. I'm located in Ohio. But you know what? We have people from all over. I think the furthest is Australia. We have a couple of ladies that are in Australia. And so they're actually drinking coffee, waking up with us. So that works out too. You can, it doesn't matter where you live when you're online like this. You can tune in from everywhere. So it's so awesome. I've met so many people from really all over the world from the platform of lives and this group that we have. So it's been really, really fun. I know we have one gal that's in Spain. So it's been really, really fun getting to know these ladies from all over the world. How are you liking it so far? It's a little, it's a bit much right now, isn't it? But I'm going to work my way through it, and we will see what happens. Lisa, 144 Decor, she says it was really fun. She taught me a technique that she used by accident. Thank you. I had been in one other live for a couple of minutes, but this was my first scheduled. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Hello, Retro Vintage. So glad you're here. We are working on something a little different today for those of you that are joining in a little bit later. And thank you so much, you guys. I so appreciate it when you spread the love. That helps us grow. Because it isn't always easy these days, is it? The algorithms kind of take charge, and sometimes we fall in line with it, and sometimes it's hard to get in line with the algorithm. So it really helps. Every time you comment and react and anything, that helps all these small businesses. So I want you to know that if you're sitting at home and you're feeling bad, like you're not contributing, you are contributing just by doing those things. Okay, if let's say you don't have money to buy things from these shops, it's okay, because it means a lot that you're here talking to us. So you don't always have to be the one buying all the things and all that good stuff. So, okay, let's see here. Let's go over to, what is this color? This is Prism Violet, and we're going to use some of that now. It's pretty dark. I don't know if it'll show up, but we're going to throw it on here. Like I said, we're just kind of doing a little abstract, intuitive, and like I said, I've never done this on the screen, so we're going to flip it around. We'll see if we can see any shapes, or we'll just make our own shapes. That happens too. Hello, Facebook user. I'm not sure who just came in, but hello to you. If I do not see your name, that means you need to allow StreamYard permission so that I can see your name. So whoever just said hello will need to do that. Kind of fun, right? I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it is kind of fun. Okay, I'm going to go back over here with my leftover, what is this, gray purple, which it really doesn't look gray. It really doesn't. I could see how it could if you mix it into the sky, like with a sky kind of a theme. I could see how it would maybe start to look a little gray when you mix some white into it. But sorry, I thought there was two of you. Oh, you're okay. It's just me and my double personality. Hello, Holly. Texas in the house. Texas Art is in the house. So glad you're here. Thank you for the sprinkles, Suzanne. You are my favorite so far today. Oh, shoot. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, now is the time. The group, like I said, the group will close in a matter of days. I don't have it open for very long, so please keep that in mind. If you're on the fence, keep that in mind. Okay, no, I cannot see your name. You need to go into the description and allow StreamYard. You just have to approve it. It's a real quick little link. Okay, I'm going to try to do this without getting this too muddy. We'll see how this works. This is a really bright orange tone, and I'm trying to keep it out of the blue. Let's see what happens here. Any questions for any of you? Let's talk pricing. Nobody's asked me. No one's asked about the price yet. I'm so surprised about that. So I know it maybe seems like maybe it's rude to ask about pricing, but it's okay. You can ask me. It's $27 a month, you guys. It's a recurring membership. And you have no long-term obligation. You do not have to pay for an entire year. You can just sign up and come in and see if you like it. My hope is that you love it there, and that you love the ladies in there like I do, and that you want to stay. But I do not want you to be obligated to stay. So I just think it works out best just going by the month. Also, I've had customers that have had family emergencies and financial things happen, and so they've had to leave, and then they come back sometimes too, which is awesome. So that's how I like to run my group. I want you there because you love it. I don't want you to feel like pay for a year and be like, oh, I'm obligated because I've already paid, like a gym membership. But I do hope that you love it and you want to come in and create with us. We do a ton of different themes too, you guys. Ladies, those of you that are in the group, can you shout out some of the things that we have painted over the years? I have some of them that have been, I call them the original alumni OGs. They've been there from the start. And I mean, we have painted farm animals. We painted Highland Cow was good, wasn't it, ladies? We did that. Um, Lots of florals. We all love florals in there. We do intuitive artwork every single month because I feel like that is very important in order for you to have adventure. It gives you permission to play. Okay, kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of playing right now. But I feel like the intuitive art is very important in your growth. When you're not sure what your style of art is, you don't know what your jam is, or you don't know what your artistic your artistic fingerprint is. So I really encourage the ladies to do that. And yeah, I have some people that are like, you know what? I just like to do the step by step classes. So they're there for that. And that's okay too. Everybody grows and moves in their own time. And your own time of growth is always the perfect time, right? I would love to do a artistic retreat. Norma Jean, we just had our retreat, so that is something that I'm offering now. When you're inside the group, I do offer retreats, and it is exclusive to our club members. So we had an amazing time, um, and they're already asking when they can do the next one. So, and they're coming up with all these awesome ideas to do. To prep for it, to get ready for it. The one fun thing that we did too on our last day, so we created art, and then the next day, our last day of the retreat, we went on safari. We have a wild reserve here, and we took lots of photos. And so our artwork that we're going to be doing in November is going to consist of some of the photos from the safari that we took. So it's going to be pretty amazing. Wow, I'm really enjoying all the layers of colors that I've got going on right here. Lots of fun, huh? I almost feel like I see little bodies. Can you see like a little head right there? I don't know if you can you see it? It almost looks like there's a body there and a body. Do you can you guys see it? So the intuitive art, that's kind of what we do. We create all these shapes and all these forms like I'm doing right now, and we kind of see what we can see. Um, Once we get it done, we kind of just step back and look at it and see what pops out. Sometimes we create, amazing finished artwork from it. Sometimes we use the background, like we're creating now, or the design that we're creating now. We will use that as a background. So we have a lot of different techniques and things that we do inside the group there. Norma says that's really turning out cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see what else. Suzanne, she says, yes, I can see a body. Oh, yeah. Suzanne was at the retreat and she said it was a blast and it was wonderful to meet the other members. Absolutely. Leah, hello. How are you? Leah says, I love the palette knife sunflower. We have done at least two or three of those. Um, so there are some in the vault. Now, all of the classes that we are talking about, ladies, those of you that are not members yet, because I know you'll be a member soon. I know, because you want to come in and have fun, don't you? I know you do. All of these classes are inside the vault. You go inside the group and they are in our guide. So you can still come in and do all these classes, okay? Any other comments from the members about the group that you'd like to add? Because this is wonderful. It just gives the people that are watching, a little bit of information straight from you rather than coming from me. I think it's always nice when they can hear straight from the members. So if you have anything to add that I'm forgetting, or tell me what your favorite class was. I love that Leah spoke up and said that. Sunflowers often come out in some of my paintings, and the reason for that is simply because sunflowers are my favorite flower, and sometimes they appear without even trying. I'm not even approaching the canvas or the easel trying to do it, but sometimes there they are. So that's very, very common for that kind of thing to happen. So I don't know what this is going to be yet, but it is kind of cool. Having fun with it. Let's see. Any other comments? I don't see anything else coming up. It's my favorite thing to do in the group. Who is that? Yes, we did. We just had our retreat, and it was Catherine Miles is here. Let's see. Hope I don't get any paint on this. Suzanne, she says, my favorite was the red flowers in a vase that was painted off to the right-hand side. I forgot the name. And you're talking about, did it have like a turquoise vase? That was a favorite of a lot of us, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm going to start turning this around. This is often what we do. Let me remove the comment here. This is often how we do this intuitive artwork. We will take our art and kind of move it and turn it all around. Do that for you. So you can almost see these little shapes. They almost look like little bodies, don't they? So we could actually, this even looks like a body here and a head. So we could actually start creating shapes of bodies, or maybe people see like a landscape, and maybe you see little areas and patches of flowers or something like that. So show, like, in the comment section, let me know what you're seeing, if anything, and maybe you're not seeing anything, and that's okay too. To me, when I look at this, the gray purple, which is really translating more like blue on the camera, that's really popping out to me. And the reason for that is we have so many warm colors on there. We have lots of pinks, we have lots of violets, we have lots of orange tones. So these are all tones that have a little bit of warmth and a little bit of heat to them. So when we add a contrast, which would be this cooler shade, so the cooler shade would be these shades of almost a blue tone, right? That would be our cooler shade. So that is why it's popping, is because it's the only one that really looks cool, right? Very interesting. Let's see, we've got some comments coming in, and I'm just going to allow this just to kind of dry for a second. And I actually do have my little hair dryer here. I'm going to take my little thingy off here. Let's see what Leah is saying. Leah is saying, I was able to go back and do all of the old classes in my free time. There is business help also, and so much great information. Thank you so much for that, Leah. I'm so glad that it helped you. She said they're easy to follow and that I'm always willing to help each individual. Absolutely. And that's something that I would love to touch on real quick while this is drying. when I help people in the Creators Club, a lot of times they will post their photos in the group and they'll ask the question. And if it is something that I feel like is going to be difficult to explain in words, what I will do is I will just simply um, take a copy of their photo, and then I will go in digitally with my computer and I will make marks and changes on a digital copy for them. And then I'll post it on there and I'll put the explanation, because I always feel like many of us, we're so visual, right? We're artists and we're creatives and we think that way. And so if I can go in there and digitally mark it with color or circle an area, um, I just feel like that helps so much when I'm trying to explain and I'm trying to give instruction, or just give tips or anything. So I feel like it helps the ladies a lot. So that's one area, one little thing that I do. Let's see. 144 Decor, who is Lisa, she says angels in the lighter color standing above a crowd of people. Oh, I love that. So she sees, let's see if we can see what Lisa sees. And this exercise is really how we start training our eyes to see shapes, to bring out different images, and to create a cohesive painting. Okay, even though it's not cohesive right now, there's a lot of chaos and movement. Right now is where we are in that searching phase. So she's saying that she sees angels. It's in the lighter color, standing above a crowd of people. So she maybe sees an angel right here. This right here, she would maybe turn that into an angel. And I love that. I actually can kind of see that, because here could be one of the wings and we could create another wing over here. We would have the head here and the body coming down into kind of a point. And I believe that's what she's seeing. So correct me if I'm wrong though. Holly says, how do I join your group? I have a link, and I will drop a link so that you can see that. Let's see if I can drop one right here. So there's a link right there. So if you just follow, it's girlupcycledstudio.com. So you'll just go to my website, and then you'll see up on the bar, it'll say Creators Club. You just go there, and it is live right now. You can get in the group. I will say, if I don't get you immediately, because I had a couple hours yesterday before I could get the people in. So just be patient with me. I have a VA that usually helps me, and she is off working at a retreat right now, and so I'm really happy that she gets to experience that. Boy, I can really, now that I'm looking at this a little bit further, I can really see that face, and that might be kind of an interesting thing to do, is to turn that into an angel, huh? So we'll think about this. I'm gonna keep working on this. Let's see, comments. 3 angels. Now, can you see me? Yes, Catherine. I was just talking about you. Actually, Catherine Miles, who's in here, she's actually a Creators Club member, and she's actually one that is from Australia. And I was explaining to them, Catherine, how the group is so cool, because we have so many people from all over the world inside the group. And it's been an amazing, I mean, it's been so much more than I ever thought it would be, having this group and meeting these amazing women. And I was telling them, Catherine, that a lot of times she comes in during our live and she's drinking coffee because it's morning. So, all right. Suzanne says she sees pillars of candles. I see that too. I see, like, right here. This looks like almost pillars of candles right there. So awesome. All right, so let's let's maybe hit this with the dryer. So I'm going to apologize for the noise, but let's hit it with the dryer because we have a lot of layers on this, and I hope it's not too loud. Are we okay? I'm going to put this over here. Hopefully that is better. Oh, that's awesome. Let me just put this up here. Oops, did not mean to do that. That's Catherine. She says it's absolutely amazing how we all can connect, and I'm so far away. Yeah, it makes you feel like you're not quite as far away, doesn't it? Hi, Cheryl. How are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. Um, right now, I'm using all acrylic paints. Right now, I do actually use back over here. I do actually use quite a bit of DIY paints when I paint on the screen because there is clay in the DIY paint and it's extremely thick. Now, the acrylic paints, you can get heavy body paints, and mine isn't too bad. It's pretty heavy bodied, but the paint that I'm using, it's Master's Touch, and that's just a kind of a student grade. So it's a okay quality. It's just not like the best, highest grade, right? Um, Lisa from 144 Decor is saying, do you use two cameras to get the split screen? Yes, I do. And that's something that I'm always happy to help the girls. Inside my group, we go over some of these techie things sometimes. But what I'm doing right now for you, Lisa, is I'm using the screen that I'm looking at. That is my laptop. And the screen that my art is shown in, I'm using my phone. So, and I am using a program called StreamYard. Okay? So I hope that that helps. StreamYard allows me to use these two cameras. I had to figure it out, but I did it. I figured it out. Okay. Okay, so now what we have to do is let's figure out what we want to make kind of pop out. Like maybe do I want to make, whoops, I dropped, hold on. Drop my paper towel. Do we want to kind of make this, I see an angel right here. So maybe we will kind of make that come out. And so I think in order to do that, I need possibly a little bit of a different shade to use. So let's see what we can do with an opposite color. Maybe this, no, this will be too bright. What do you think? I don't know. I'm going to try it. And I'm going to show you a little bit how to bring this shape out, hopefully, if all goes well. She says, thank you. You're so welcome. Catherine Miles in Australia, she says, I would love to pop over for a day. Girl, if you come all that way, you better stay more than a day. Okay. Gotta go. Delissa's coming on. Oh my goodness. Tell her I said hello, please. I just adore her. Tell her I said hello. You have fun, okay? Let's see. I got one to give. Wait a minute, Suzanne. This necklace I do sell. I'm not sure who was asking, but I do sell these on my website. Okay, so I have a color called Viridian. And I'm going to just thin it down just a little bit. And I'm going to try to see if I can, see, gotta kind of look at it this way. Make sure I can see it okay. Okay. So I'm going to try to go around this shape and make it pop. So we're gonna see if this works. Like I said, I've never done this on the screen before. So let's see. And the wing would be like here, and it would go up and over, I think. And then what we're going to do, this is called negative painting, where we're kind of painting around that image. Can you kind of see what I'm doing here, guys? Let me see. If you can see, we're kind of, Norma Jean was asking. Awesome. Oh, let me change this for you so you can see. Keep forgetting how to do it. Hold on. Nope. Yeah, that's how. Let's see. Nope. There we go. I'm going to take this banner off just for the moment. And I'll put it back up here before I get done. This is actually, I think, kind of looking kind of cool so far, guys. So good eye, Miss Lisa. I hope she comes back and checks out like what this turns out to be. I am so proud of all you ladies that I see out there getting out there and doing all these lives. Because I know it can be difficult. Let's see, we've got this. It looks like it comes up, and if you look really close, it looks kind of like jagged wings almost. This is really quite cool. I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. And then we will take it down. Let's see. And let's put in the kind of where the shoulders might be. Over here might be a shoulder. And we'll just kind of put that in. So it doesn't have to be like exact, but so we're kind of dealing with some shadows. A lot of fun painting this way, gang. I really get a lot of joy out of it. Almost looks like it could be, it almost looks like it could be an elephant too. Do you guys see that? Like if you wanted to turn it into an elephant. So you have some different options as you're working. So if you're working on it and you decide, no, I really want to make it into a elephant, not necessarily an angel, by all means, you can totally do that. But I'm kind of liking the angel kind of thing. I'll put his little feet in here. Feeling like it's a shape of a man, which is so funny because I don't do a lot of men, but looks to me like it's a shape of a man. And it's so weird because, like I said, I don't do the men too often for really no reason, but when I was at Dion's retreat, I actually had more of a masculine kind of a shape that was coming out. Suzanne says, I can see the elephant. And I don't know, we could kind of turn it into more of a, I don't know. Let's see. Can you guys see the shape of the person now? So this is something that we practice on a regular basis inside the club. We have a lot of fun with it. I feel like people find out a lot about themselves when they paint this way too. It's kind of interesting. Some of the things that come out can be very spiritual. It also looks a shadow of a man front center. Front center, shadow of a man. Front center? Like, I'm not sure if Turisto, I'm not sure if it is Turista. Sorry, I think I said your name incorrectly. Not sure where you're talking about, but maybe here or here. And you can kind of play around with the frame of it. You can kind of let as much or as little of that underpainting there that we started with come out. You can kind of see what I'm doing to the frame. So the idea when you're working on this part of it, the idea is you're going to start eliminating, the process of elimination, and you're going to try to bring some cohesion to your project. I hope I am not scaring many of you that this may be new to. It's really, I take you through some easy steps when you're beginning this process, but it is a lot of fun. We do have a lot of fun with this. I just hope, for those of you that are watching this and you might feel afraid. Actually, this wing could almost come clear down here if I wanted it to. So let's see, and it could go down like to this. I think that would be kind of cool. So the wing just got bigger, just took it all the way down, and this one down further. So kind of liking that. Kind of liking that a little bit better. Just kind of made the whole thing get just a little more amazing, right? And so we are calming. I'm going to calm some of this background here a little bit. And there you can do full coverage on some of this. There's different things you can do. Very interesting. I just didn't even know if this would even really work on the screen. So it's kind of cool. What is really cool about painting on the screens is that I guess it was a thing that they did years ago. I never knew that. They used to paint on screens back in the day for privacy, when they did not have air conditioning. So I'm just kind of dry brushing over this color. So you can see how it's really starting to pop now. So I could probably go in with another color to even give it a little more contrast. Love it. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to see you here. Let's go in with, see what happens when we hit it with a little white tone. Let's see what happens there. And you know what? I just noticed I did not even change my brush. Hi, Miss Carrie Fox. How are you, my friend? We are just talking all things Creators Club today. So I think I'm just going to keep this brush and water it down just a smidge. And I don't know. This is, let's see what, it's just titanium white is what this is. So I think what you could do is kind of do a little bit of titanium white around where your feathers would be on the wings. Oops, I just messed up because I wanted that to go down here, didn't I? So we just made our wings. So we're going to kind of outline it with the white is what we're going to do. And that's going to, there we go. It's going to kind of bring it out just a little bit more, right? With that white. See how that just made that pop all the more? Hi, Jeannie. There's my roommate. How are you? Best roommate ever. I was just talking about the retreat and how, because I just painted another, it looks like a masculine angel, but it has a masculine form, Jeannie. And I was just telling the folks watching that it's very unusual that I do masculine shapes and things. And I was telling at the retreat that I actually did one that was definitely a masculine intuitive piece with a male formation that came out. And that's not real usual. I usually tend, when I'm doing the intuitive artwork, probably 9 times out of 10, there are women forms that come out. So I just found it very, and here's another male, and it's an angel, but it's a male angel. So I don't know. So we'll see. Jeannie, she says, I've been very busy with work. How do you get the camera that way? I am using a program called StreamYard, and the camera that I'm looking at, I'll just do a quick change for you so I can change the angle. So this camera is my laptop, and the one up here is actually my phone. So it's kind of cool that you can change and make all these different movements and stuff. Fascinating. Thank you. Thank you so much for popping in here. My group just opened up, so we're talking all things Creators Club right now. The doors opened up yesterday, so I'm just going to have the doors open for just a couple of days for new members. So we have been talking all things Creators Club here and answering questions and all the things. So excited. I love it when the new members come in, and I feel like it goes like that. There we go. There we go. So yeah. So yeah, you can kind of put some details with the white if you want. You can go a little heavier. Kind of I'm liking it though. I've never done this on screen. So for those of you that just tuned in, I'm painting on screen. This is not a canvas. This is a screen. So I'll show you the back of it. This is what it looks like on the back. Ooh, that's kind of interesting too, right? But yeah, so this is what it's looking like. And it takes on the background. So whatever color wall you put it on, it'll take on a little bit of that color. Let's see. Kim Tim, watching a video of you and your sister making gnomes. We love little gnomes. Yes. We like doing things together. My sis and I, we have a lot of fun together. Norma Jean, the back is pretty too. Thank you. Facebook user says really interesting. So some of you that are just tuning in, I'm not seeing all of your names, so you will probably need to allow StreamYard permission so that I can see your names. So if I call you Facebook user, that's why. So you can kind of put some details in. I'm just going to look and see what I think it needs. When you're working on screen, like I'm doing right now, it's hard to get a ton of detail in it, but you can get detail when you're using contrast, which is what I'm using right now, a little bit of contrast. And I feel like he's got some tattered, a little bit of tattered wings. So I'm going to add a little bit of, it's a rough world out there right now for Angel, everybody. So he's fighting a battle. So he's been through some battles, this guy, right? So it's just a tough world out there, I feel like. I feel as though you could also take your knife. You could take one of these knives and you could work some detail in that way too. So let's see what happens if we do that. This poor little guy, he's been working battles. I'm gonna say he's working on Jesus's side, and he's had a long battle, and he's really tired today, right? Angels have the power to conquer. Yes, ma'am. I do believe, but I really love how it's turning out. So the one thing that is bothering me probably is I think I maybe want to make the frame a little more subdued. What do you think? Or do you like it as is? I don't know. Decided. Jeannie, I tell you, you are the best roommate. I love you. You have the spirit of an angel. I'm telling you right now, you do. You absolutely have the spirit of an angel, my friend. It was just a blessing to meet you. So she was at Dion Wood's retreat, and I actually taught there along with Dion, and Jeannie was my just lovely, lovely roommate, and we just had some good talks, didn't we, girl? I want to accent his wing a little bit more. I think I like it better already. So I'm barely even touching with my little knife right here. Just barely touching. Oh, she says, thank you. I needed to hear that today. Rough day today. Well, you know what? This little angel is a sign for you, my friend, okay? And you had a rough day, and his little wings are rough, and because he's been carrying you through. I just want you to know that, okay? We had such good talks. these retreats that we're all doing, ladies, if you have not had a chance to get into a live retreat with one of our tribe members, I highly recommend it because it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. You will meet the most amazing people. I promise you, you will not be sorry. Um, oh, Suzanne, she says maybe more in the background for the frame. Maybe more in the background. Yeah, how would I do that? Should I? Maybe I need another really light layer of the turquoise that I put on it. Oops, look, I just accidentally put a little blob of paint there on his wings. So we're going to just go with it. See what happened. Kind of made it go in a little bit, but oh, I'm not hating it. We're going to just go with it. Maybe I can scrape a little bit off. Put a little bit up here, a little thicker. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it. Light layer, maybe, yeah. So I feel as though this needs to soften right here, though, where I just blobbed that white. Needs a little softening right there. There we go. It's maybe a little bit better. Yeah. Very interesting, right? So, like I said, first time I've done the intuitive style on a screen. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Viridian color, and which is the turquoise that I was using, and I'm going to put that here and add a little water to that. And let's see if we can put another layer over top of this. Let's see what happens. Let's see if that tones it down just a smidgen more. Let's just see. Yeah, I think I'm liking that a little bit better. I'm just doing a light wash over it. So you might see little hints of the color that was underneath, but it's not going to be in your face, okay? So it's just going to kind of frame our little angel. I'm really, really loving him, I have to say. I'm loving him. And do you remember when we first started this and I said, oh, I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable because you know, it's something I hadn't done before. It was new to me. And, you know, everybody gets that way. But had I not worked through feeling a little bit vulnerable, this amazing angel would not have come through. Now, I like it so much better now that I've got the frame a little toned down. It's a little more cohesive, right? And it's bringing everything that I'm doing now. I'm putting a little more coverage on that frame, and what that's doing, it's bringing your eye directly to the subject matter. Okay, so these are all things that we do inside the Creators Club and that I teach all of the members in there, and we have a blast, y'all. Like I said, it's $27 to join, $27 a month. You're free to leave anytime. I don't hold you hostage and I don't make you pay for a whole year. You can pay as you go because life happens and I understand, okay? So you are welcome to come in, and if emergencies arrive in your life, you don't have to stay. My goal and my main purpose in this group is that you come in and you fall in love with the classes, and even more so, you fall in love with all of the members and this tribe that we've created, and we just bond and we grow together. I did add a live retreat this year. We just had it. We had a live retreat and we went on safari together. We had a blast. And I would love for you guys to join the Creators Club and be able to get involved with our retreat that will be in the upcoming year, because it's only going to get better, right? Just saying. Very cool. I'm really, really pleased with this guy. So feel as though we need to come up with a name for him. So what you can do now, you can just look around, study it a little bit. If you need to bring any more, anything to cohesion a little bit more, we just add more of this base color here. And it'll add a little more cohesion. And we are getting rid of the chaos. So it's very much like a life lesson too when you do the intuitive classes. We're removing the chaos from our life. We're finding peace, and we're really using our God-given talents, right? Putting them to good use. Are there any questions, you guys? Let me give you another chance to ask anything you need about the club. Doors will close very soon. I only have the doors open for a couple of days, ladies. So please, if you're on the fence, come in and see how you like it. Look around, try some classes, see how you like it. Let's see. Jeannie says, I saw your post. Let me think about it. I've been all over the place with custom orders. Would love to join. Have to eat there. Oh, awesome. We would love to have you in, Jeannie. So, all right. So this is, gosh, you guys, isn't that amazing? Isn't that just amazing that we went from just so much free flow, free brush, just no idea in mind of what we were doing, what we were going to paint, no idea of what it was going to be. And here he is in all his glory, just this beautiful, magnificent angel. I love him. I love him. This is like way better than what I even thought it was going to be. I just really love it. I love the energy it has, and cohesion that it has, and the beautiful warm colors and movement, all the things. So, you guys, one last time, I'm going to drop my banner here. The banner that you see, this is the link that you need to go to learn more about the Creators Club. We go live every Tuesday. The recordings are there for you to take anytime you need. $27 a month, and we have at least 2 to 2.5 years worth of pre-recorded classes that are there for you. So if I happen to be working on a subject matter live that's a little bit over your head, there's plenty of classes in the vault that you can go and take. Okay, so please reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns about the club. Please reach out. I'm always happy to help. I hope you enjoyed today's class. If you've not tried painting on screen before, please give it a try, because it's so unique and just it has such a different look than anything I've ever seen. So give it a try. All right. I think that is it. Again, tomorrow I'll be going live again, probably around between 6 and 7 at some point. I'll be going live. So hopefully I will see you all then tomorrow. All right. Hopefully I'll see you inside the Creators Club. All right. Come on in. Give it a try, guys. We'll see you inside there. All right. Thanks. Bye, everybody.